Appreciate all their sweet messages. Oh my gosh. Woo! I'm too tired to be making this video. I'm going to be talking about what I've been doing through this deployment and things I would have done differently. The most common piece of advice you get from people as a spouse is to stay busy during a deployment. And I took that to heart because pretty much every single person that gave me advice for this deployment told me to stay busy, make sure to keep myself busy. And I think that's great advice to a point, because some people, when they need a distraction, they love to just do one thing after nothing after nothing after nothing. And then some people that just would overwhelm them. And I'm some people. In some moments I do feel like I'm doing a little too much. And it's weird. It's a mix of both. It's like sometimes I feel like I'm doing too much, and then sometimes I feel like I'm not doing enough at the same time. And I don't know if that makes sense or if I lost some people, but that's how I feel. So I'm a full-time student and I also work part-time. In some ways, it's been great, but it also has its negatives, because I did not consider the factor of me being so emotionally drained and so distracted. For school, work, I love having a part-time job because I love going there. It's almost like a positive stressor. It keeps me busy. It keeps my mind going. It's a different situation every day. It's not just the same old thing. I truly enjoy going to work because it's a good distraction. Bonus, I get paid for it and I'm really good at it. So it's just, that I'm glad I did. I'm glad I got a part-time job just because it's benefiting me in so many ways. And it's just one more thing that's keeping me from not sitting at home getting inside my head. I do, though, regret being a full-time student. I didn't realize how distracted and tired I would be through this deployment. And I feel like I would have thrived a whole lot more being a full-time student if I wasn't going through this deployment. It's very hard. It's very hard to balance being a full-time student, a part-time job, and just this constant emotional drainage you have from this deployment. Like, this feeling of being unmotivated constantly over you, and it's just like knowing in your head that you're like a really, really great student and really good at school, but you're just not yourself because you're just a little bit distracted with this deployment. Like, if I don't hear from my husband for a few hours, it's just like it throws me out of whack, just because my anxiety takes over and I'm thinking of all these different things, why he's not replying to me, what could have happened. If something happened, I'm stuck here and I can't do anything for him. So it's just like all this is going on, and then while I'm trying to take a test or answer a question, like, I zone out in class because I'm thinking of all these things, and then it's just like, oh, I'm at school. I'm really distracted. If I had known what I know now, I wouldn't have either done school this semester and just worked full-time, or I would have just done a little less, like maybe taken just a couple of classes. It's too far in the semester to try again. I am, though, not gonna do school next semester just because I'll be moving in the middle of it, so I don't really want to deal with that. And I learned from this semester that it was just really, really hard and a lot. But that's just for me, because some people probably would thrive in that situation. They some people love being busy and being distracted and all that. It just wasn't for me. As for my social life, I don't really ever go out because I'm either at school or I'm working or I'm waiting for my husband to get off and so I can talk to him. Because right now we are on opposite schedules. Like, he's waking up when I'm going to bed and vice versa. I don't really get to talk to him much when he gets off of work just because he has school to do. Right now he's studying for the promotion board, and he's just, exhausted. So when he gets off, he's, pretty much trying to get everything he needs to get done and then go to sleep. So I don't really get to talk to him very much when he gets off. So when I'm about to go to bed, or like towards the end of my day, when I would be doing something, I guess, is when I don't want to be doing anything, just because if I'm going to talk to BJ, that's when I'm going to talk to him, because that's when he's waking up, his day's starting, and he's, wide awake and has most of his energy, and I can actually have a conversation with him when I get to talk to him. So that's kind of why I don't have a social life, is because I'm trying to have my life and my schedule and yet be able to have my time talking to him, but I have to balance that with having two different having two different, is it time zones? Is that the word I'm looking for? I just feel like that's not right, but I'm really tired. So, when you're like tired and you'll say something and it just doesn't sound right, but it is right. I feel like that's what's happening right now, or maybe I just am not using the right word. Time zone. We're just in two different time zones right now. Like, my day is his night and his night is my day. So it's kind of like I'm trying to balance that, but also balance my life and function. So I guess that's why I'm always tired too, is because I stay a whole lot later than I need to be, just because I want to talk to him. And like, that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Like, and it's not every night. Some nights I go to bed at a decent time just because I'm like so tired, and I'm just like trying, like, I don't even think I say goodnight anymore. I used to at the beginning of deployment. He was on night shift, which was daytime for me, so we were up at the same time. And when we would go to bed, we would say goodnight and all that, goodnight messages and stuff like that. And now he's on day shift over there, so it's nighttime for me, and I just fall asleep. Like, I don't even say goodnight. I feel so bad. Like, he knows that I love him and I wish him good night and all that great stuff, but I do that for when he goes to bed because I'm up. But I don't do that when I go to bed, just because I pass out because I'm staying up even later than I'm supposed to. So I'm just like, I pass out and then he doesn't get a good night. I feel kind of bad about that, but I can't help it. When he's home, I'm the one that's always like, let's go do this, let's go do that. I'm the spontaneous one. I'm just like, I don't want to do anything. I want to lay in bed. I'll do my homework. I'll eat. I'll go to work. I'll go to school, and that's about it. I barely have energy to do that. It's just important to say, because I know a lot of family and friends are watching this, and either I haven't talked to them in a good minute, or I haven't seen them in a while, or I've plans have fallen through. I guess I just want to openly apologize to everyone, because it's just I am just doing good breathing right now. That's honestly all I can say. I love all my friends and family. I have an awesome support system. I couldn't ask for a better situation to be in this crappy situation, if that makes any sense to anybody. I just don't want to come off as I don't want to see you guys or anything. It's just a lot. I don't know. I don't have to make excuses. I am me. I wish I had enough energy to go out and do things all the time and see every single one of our family and friends, and it's just, I barely have enough energy to do what I am doing right now. And I think that if my friends and family support me like they say they do, they'll understand that it's not because I don't want to see them. It's just because I'm doing good just to be breathing. I think that's just important for them to know that I love them and I appreciate all their sweet messages. Oh my gosh. Woo! I'm too tired to be making this video. Everyone has been so awesome and so supportive. Like I said, I've been blessed with the situation I'm in, and with the family I have and with the friends I have, and it's just, I think it's important to let those people know, and that's what I'm doing now. But yeah, I guess my next video is gonna be on the emotional side of the deployment. I hate talking about my feelings only because I struggle figuring out what exactly I feel. So yeah, but I think that's gonna be my next video, just because that one's probably gonna be my longest, and I've had to think about that one too. Like, this one I don't really have to think about because it's just telling you what I do, and like the other one, same thing, it's just telling you what I've done. So the next one is the last, just because I've had to think about what I want to say and how to say it. If anybody out there that's watching this has a question that I haven't touched on, just because I'm so scatterbrained and just in my own world, and just maybe it's something I know but I don't realize that y'all don't know, so when I talk y'all don't understand or something like that, let me know, because honestly y'all's feedback is awesome and y'all's support is awesome. I just feel so loved, and this situation is so crappy, and I really wish I could go see every single one of our loved ones and our friends and just, hug them and tell them all this stuff, but it's a lot. I feel like if I did that, I would just, break down and cry and get upset. And it's just, I don't want to do that. So I guess that's why I do it here, because it's not a specific person I'm talking to. It's more of I'm just, letting it all out and hoping that everyone that needs to see it sees it, because I don't want it to go slip by that I'm not grateful. Because I am. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for everything. And I guess I'm just waiting for him to get home. So I don't really want to ramble on. I mean, I could, but I won't. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I'll be in the process of making the next video about how I've been feeling. Everybody loves talking about their feelings, so that one's just gonna be an awesome video. I feel it. I feel like it's gonna be an awesome video, or it could just be me crying the entire 10 minutes. Either way, I'm going to be working on that video. I'll probably post it Sunday, and yeah, I'll probably keep posting things on Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. I think that's good for me, just because I'm so busy Friday and Saturdays, that it's enough to be able to let everything out, but it's not so much it's gonna stress me out. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not about that stress, and neither is my family, because when I'm stressed, they're stressed, and it just, nobody's happy. I will see y'all in the next video, which will be uploaded hopefully by Sunday. I will try to get this video up by Sunday, so there's just some consistency, because right now I feel like when I was making videos all the time, I just kind of posted them when I wanted to, so it's just nobody knew when to watch them. So that's what I'm telling y'all now. Sunday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays is usually when I'm gonna upload videos, so let's hope I stick to that. All right, bye.